Dear viewers, in this video I have come up with the next chapter of science, that is chapter 3, atoms and molecules. We will deal the back exercises of this chapter. You can see here question number 1 is a 0.24 gram sample of a compound of oxygen and boron was found to by analysis to contain 0.096 gram of boron and 0.11144 gram of oxygen. Calculate the percentage composition of the compound by weight. So you have been given the weight of the compound and the weight of boron and oxygen. So you have to calculate the percentage of boron and oxygen in the compound. So what we will do, we will just find the percentage composition by the formula. Like in maths you find it out. The percentage of boron is equal to the weight of boron, that has been given as 0.096 upon total weight of the compound, that has been given as 0.24 gram into 100. Now we'll remove the decimal, increase here 0, cancel out this, and you will get here 24 fours, so that will be equal to 40%. So boron percentage will come out to be 40%. Next is oxygen percentage in the compound. So oxygen weight has been given as 0.144 divided by total weight of the compound into 100. So again remove the decimal, increase 1 0 at the denominator, cancel out the numbers, and then 24 6 and 144 equal to 60 gram. 60 percentage, and 60 and 40 mean total out to be 100. So the entire percentage of all the elements in a compound should come out to be 100%. This is 100%. 60 plus 40, it means that my answer is correct. So boron percentage and oxygen percentage is the weight of boron and oxygen divided by total weight into 100. Next question is, when 3 gram of carbon is burned in 8 gram of oxygen, 11 gram of CO2 is formed. And what mass of CO2 will be formed when 3 gram of carbon is burned in 50 gram of oxygen, and which law will govern your answer? So you can see here answer number 2. Carbon and oxygen percentage in CO2, if you will find it out, carbon is here 12 gram and oxygen is here 16 into 2, that is 32 gram. So the percentage is 12 is to 32. 2 6 are 12, 16 are 2 3s are 6, and 2 8s are 16. So the ratio of carbon and oxygen in CO2 is 3:8, and it is given in the question that 3 gram of carbon react with 8 gram of oxygen to give you 11 gram of CO2. Okay, so this has been given. Now the question says that if we take again 3.00 gram of carbon, then what mass of CO2 will be formed? So let's write the reaction here. C plus O2 will give you CO2. Okay. Now carbon is given 3, it is given 8, and 11 gram of oxygen is formed according to the first condition. This shows the law of conservation of mass, that the mass of total mass of reactant is equal to total mass of the products. Now if the carbon mass is again 3 gram, then the mass of CO2 formed will also again be 11 gram only, because it will, even if it is given 50 gram of oxygen, आपको 50 gram दिया हुआ है, even if it is given 50 gram of oxygen, but the ratio of in CO2 of C and O is always 3:8 only, so it will combine, the 3 gram of carbon will combine only with 8 gram of oxygen and will give you 11 gram of CO2. So in this case also, even if the given 3.00 and 50 gram of oxygen is given, it will only react with 11 gram of oxygen to give you 8 gram of oxygen to give you 11 gram of CO2. And this is in accordance with which law? That is in accordance with law of constant composition. Law of constant proportion or constant composition. That is, the ratio of C is to O in CO2 is 3:8, which is constant in every condition. Question number 3 is, what are polyatomic ions? Give examples. So polyatomic ions are the ions in which there are more than one atoms. Okay, and they bear either a positive charge or a negative charge, like NH4 positive, this is a polyatomic ion. OH negative, this is a polyatomic ion. HCO3 negative is a polyatomic ion. H2, HCO3, HSO4 negative is a polyatomic ion. So all these ions contain more than one element and have either positive or negative charges on it. So these are polyatomic ions. Now write the chemical formula of the following. We'll frame the formula by cross multiplying the valency. So answer number 4 is, first part is magnesium chloride. So we'll write here magnesium and chlorine. Magnesium valency is +2, chlorine is -1. It will not cancel out, cross multiply, and you will get the formula as MgCl2. Next is calcium oxide. So calcium symbol is Ca, oxygen is O, +2, -2, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. It will cancel out each other, cross multiply, and you will get the formula as CaO, because 1 is not written in the formula. Next is copper nitrate. Copper symbol is Cu, nitrate symbol is NO3. Copper valency is +2 here, -1. Nitrate valency, no crossing of the numbers, and just cross multiply the valency, you will get CuNO3 whole twice. D part is aluminium chloride. Aluminium chloride, so we'll take aluminium symbol is Al and chloride is Cl. Aluminium valency is +3, chlorine valency is -1. Just cross multiply and we will get AlCl3. Next is E part is calcium carbonate. Valency of calcium, symbol of calcium is Ca. Carbonate symbol is CO3. Valency of calcium is +2. Carbonate -2. 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. Cross multiply and you will get the formula as CaCO3. Next is give the question number 5th is give the names of the elements present in the following compound. So how can you tell the elements? Only when you know the formula. So let's first write the formula. Quicklime, answer number 5. Quicklime formula is CaO. So the elements are calcium and oxygen. Hydrogen bromide, HBr. The elements are hydrogen and bromine. Baking powder, NaHCO3. So the elements are sodium, hydrogen, carbon and oxygen. Potassium sulfate, K2SO4. So the elements are potassium, sulfur and oxygen. Next question is calculate the molar mass of the following substances. So let's calculate the molar mass of the following substances. First is answer number 6. First is ethyne. So let's see how we will calculate. Ethyne is C2H2. For this you must know the molecular weight of the individual elements. So carbon is 12. So we'll write here 12 into 2. Number of atoms are multiplied. And number of atoms are multiplied and then they are added 1 into 2. So there will be plus in between the elements and number of atoms will be multiplied. We'll solve according to body mass. 12 2s are 24 plus 2, that will be equal to 26 gram or unit or AMU. Next is S8 molecule. Second is S8. S8 sulfur atomic mass is 32. So 32 into 8 equal to 256 gram. Number 3rd is phosphorus molecule, that is P4, and the molar mass of P is 31. So 31 into 4 is equal to 124 gram. Next is HCl. Number 4 is HCl. So H is 1 and chlorine atomic mass is 35.5. That will be equal to 36.5 gram. Next is nitric acid. So number 5th is HNO3 will be equal to H is 1, nitrogen atomic mass is 14 plus 16, oxygen mass is 16, that is 16 into 3. We'll solve it according to the body mass and that will be equal to 15 plus 16 3 are 48, 3 63 gram. Okay, so these are the molar mass of all the elements. It is very easy. You have to just remember that we have to put plus in between the elements and multiply number of atoms, and these are the atomic mass, molar mass of some of the molecules. So this finishes the back exercises of chapter number 3rd. Chapter number 4 we will deal in the next video, that is structure of the atom. We will deal with the exercises of this chapter. in the next video.